Folks, today I'm sitting here with a very special guest, with Tom Ellis. Hello.
Hi, sir.
Um, you're playing Lucifer, and I have to say, you in real life you even look better than on TV. So, do you have a contract with the devil?
I don't, but thank you very much for saying that. That's very kind of you. No, I don't have a contract with the devil. I have three sisters, so I discovered moisturizer at a very early age.
Well, good job on that, I would say. So, Lucifer, it's a very popular show at the moment. How have they approached you to play the role?
It was a kind of meeting of a few things actually. But I was in America. I'd just done a show in America that had been cancelled, and I was looking for a new job basically. And Fox had made noises about wanting me to do something, and then the script came in for Lucifer, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is it. This is the thing I want to do." Literally after about 2 or 3 pages, I was in. I was like, "This is such a great character." So I met Len Wiseman for it, and we had really similar sort of feelings about how the character should be, and that was it really. Len sort of presented me to the studio, and we went ahead, and here we are 3 years later.
Have you been known the comic books, which are the series, let's say loosely, is based on? Have you known them before?
Well, here's the embarrassing admission from me. When I got the job, I didn't know it was based on a comic book until I read on Hollywood Deadline social media. It said Tom Ellis is playing Lucifer based on the Neil Gaiman comic book, and I didn't know, and I felt really foolish. And then Neil Gaiman got in contact with me actually, which was lovely, and he told me that he'd seen the pilot episode, and he thought it was fantastic, and gave me his blessing. So I felt like, and then he sent me a load of the comics as well. So I am now fully versed on the comics, and my ignorance has paid off.
So is it helpful if you have a few into the comics and say, oh yeah, there's a nuance I probably could bring into the character?
Actually, do you know, I'm glad that I didn't know in many ways, because I think that may have affected my sort of thinking and my choices. You know, I might have got hung up on the fact that he had blonde hair and silly things like that. But I'm glad that I just used what I had in front of me, because that's how I came to my decisions about the character. Otherwise I would have polluted it a bit, I think.
Is it fun playing this character?
Oh my gosh, I have, yes, the most fun ever. It really is. I mean, you know, it's always fun to play irreverent characters that say what they want to who they want, but I think this particular character, I have a lot of fun because there's comedy in the role, there's drama in the role, there's music in the role, there's action in the role. I get to do a bit of everything, so I'm very happy.
So what do you think is what you like most on the character?
I think you know, it's fun to play a character where everything, or you know, most things are new to them. So even though Lucifer is a character who's been around for years and years and years, his discovery of humanity and when he starts to actually mix with humans, learning about how things work for them is kind of puzzling for him, and I think that there's a lot of fun to be had there.
And now you got a whole new group of fans around, so you are invited to Comic-Cons and stuff. Is that a new experience for you too?
It's a totally new experience. Yeah, the whole the comic book thing is new for me completely, and but I'm really enjoying it actually. It's to come to these things and for people, you know, to find out from people what the work that I'm doing on the show, or what the show is doing for these people in their lives, whether it be entertainment, whether we've reached out and it's actually made them think about something. But the general affection that people have had for the show is lovely, because it makes me feel like I'm doing it for a reason.
There's a last question. The 3rd season has not aired in Germany now, so what can we await from it when it finally starts here?
Ooh, the 3rd season is it's interesting actually. The 3rd season, our main theme for the season 3 is about identity, and I don't want to spoil the end of season 2 for you, but something happens to Lucifer at the end of season 2 that affects the entirety of season 3 for him. But it's about trying to work out who we are, and what do our certain things like Lucifer's devil face, or when he used to have wings, what did that mean to him? These questions are arisen in season 3.
Will there be a season? Will there be a season 4?
Well, we're hoping. We're waiting to find out at the moment.
We hope too.
Thank you.
All right, folks. So I thank you to Tom Ellis. It's great you have been here, and he said, thank you to you, I think.
Thank you. Peace out.
Und ich habe ja gesagt, das Tom Ellis-Interview hat mir sehr viel Freude bereitet. Noch mehr Freude hat mir bereitet, dass er ein Exemplar hier signiert hat. Tom Ellis hat das hier signiert. Ich habe mit ihm ein Bier getrunken. Ich habe mit dem Teufel ein Bier getrunken. Das ist quasi also für mich genauso gut. Und deswegen gebe ich das auch nach außen. Und ja, also wie üblich hätte ich natürlich ganz gerne, dass ihr einen Kommentar schreibt, wenn ihr diesen Band haben wollt und mir noch mal so ein bisschen sagt, wer hat denn die Sandman-Reihe so richtig groß gemacht? Wie heißt der großartige Autor? Wir haben ihn vorher vorgestellt. Wenn ihr das in den Kommentar hineinschreibt zu dieser heutigen Sendung, dann macht ihr euch tatsächlich durchaus, also könntet ihr diesen hier gewinnen, diesen unterschriebenen, von Tom Ellis unterschriebenen Lucifer-Band. Ansonsten wisst es, im Social-Media-Bereich ist es unglaublich wichtig, dass man gesehen wird. Also bitte, wenn es euch gefallen hat, macht diesen hier oder teilt auch die Sendung. Und ja, fürs Gewinnen reicht aber der Kommentar. Mein Kommentar zu dieser Sendung: Es hat mir wieder sehr viel Spaß gemacht mit dem Mattes. Danke, dass du da warst.
Ja, ich war sehr gerne da. Ich komme auch wieder.
Ja, das machen wir. Ich glaube, so jede 5., 6. Sendung darfst du mal wieder mitmachen.
Ich habe ihn drauf festgenagelt, ihr habt es gehört.
Und das war's.